Well, hello there, you beautiful people. How are you guys doing on this beautiful night? I want to welcome you to the frozen tundra, aka known as Iowa. Well, just to let you guys know, Dad is home safe. He is on the mend. I stopped over, gave him some stress today, and he seemed to be doing pretty good. Well, right now we are all loaded up, and we are loaded in Sioux City, Iowa. Once we get fueled up with the reefer here, we're going to hightail it and start heading south. We're heading for warmer weather. Do you want to let them know where we're going, Ope? Huh? Do you want to let them know? Well, guys, we are heading for the nice, sunny, warm southeast corner of North Carolina. Now, it's got to be warm out there, right? I hope so, because I really have intentions on doing some spring cleaning on first class that I have not been able to do around here because it's so cold out. And when it's warm around here, I'm not home. Seems to be the way it's going this year. Now, when you're picking a route to go down to North Carolina from Sioux City, Iowa, there are many, many, many different routes a person can take. Well, not really. There's two, maybe three. But if I were to run my GPS or just strict up run Google Maps, it would take me on the north route, is what I call it. The north route is where you go down through Indianapolis, then you start weaseling your way down to the south and to the east. Well, it's winter. I don't want to pay toll roads, so we're going to take what I call the south route. Now, the south route consists of going down through St. Louis, Missouri, down through Memphis, Tennessee. We're going to buzz through Nashville, Tennessee, then around that Knoxville. We'll start heading south a little bit more. Nothing against people who use GPSs or depend on Google Maps, but I just don't like them. I mean, I do use Google Maps every once in a while, and if I Google Map this right here, it's going to say, if I was to take the route that it said it wanted me to take, it would be 1,374 miles, and it'd take us right bebopping through Indianapolis, over into Ohio a little bit, then come down through the toll roads of Virginia, and then we'd end up on 81, 64, and the whole works. Well, I don't want to go that route, so we're going to end up on the 24 route, is what I call it. We're going to take 40 over. You guys probably can't see any of this, can you? And I think I said 24 anyway, which is wrong. What I meant to say is the Interstate 40 route. It's not on any satellite or Google Maps, or if you had a GPS in your truck, it wouldn't take that route, because instead of being 1,374 miles, it's 1,426 miles. Yes, I figured it up, this route we're taking. We've taken it so many times, I don't really got to figure it up. But it's not even 100 miles more, and I get to go through the south, which is warmer in the south. Yeah, there's more traffic in the south, but it's warmer. Did I say it's warmer? Do I sound like I'm getting the cold weather blues? I hope not. Now, the reason why I say I hope I'm not getting a case of the cold weather flu, or whatever you want to call it, is it's not cold. Well, that says it's 32 degrees out right now. It's not 32 degrees out. I think it got up to about 25 degrees today. And you know, we're not really doing too bad. I spent all day yesterday, me and Paige and Troy, we spent all day with the snowblower and the shovel digging, well, 4 properties out. You know, we dug my house out, my mom and dad's house out, and then they got a couple properties that pays them to do it. And that's what, snowstorm number 2 back home. But while we were digging each other out, or while we were digging the properties out, we were digging up a lot of mud. The ground, we are almost into the middle of January, and the ground is yet to be froze. There's no snowpack on it. There's no, I mean, usually this time of the year you can run the snowblower back and forth on back where I park like my truck and stuff, and you can buzz right over it. No, I'm still digging up mud or loose rocks. The rocks aren't even froze down. So realistically, we've had an extremely good winter over here in western Iowa, but it just gets cold and I want to whine. Oh man, yeah. So yeah, I can't be whining about the cold weather, I guess, because realistically it hasn't even been that cold. You know, as we buzz through Council Bluffs, Iowa down here, I had some time to think, about 100 miles to think about it, and we've had 4 snowstorms, not just 2. We've had 4 snowstorms back home. And you know what, guys, in true fashion, our return trip home from North Carolina, guess what? It's supposed to be snowing again, but we've gotten used to that at this point. We might actually beat it. I mean, if everything goes right out here in North Carolina, we might actually beat that storm. But realistically, we are still doing exceptionally well. I mean, I walked in the house after snow blowing and scooping all day yesterday. I looked over at Ward and I go, have I told you lately how much I just hate winter? She goes, yes, honey, you say it all the time. I'm trying to figure out how far I want to go tonight. I don't really want to go too far. It's only 9 o'clock at night though. We got a couple hours left in us yet. So we're probably we might actually get east of St. Joe, Missouri yet tonight. Well, we're going to make a quick pit stop here in St. Joe, Missouri. Not sure if we're going to camp out here or not. I don't think so. But if there's an open parking spot, I might not turn it down. But I'm pretty confident there's not going to be an open parking spot at 11 o'clock at night in St. Joe, Missouri. Which is a-okay. I think we're going to, if there's not a spot here, I think we're going to head for Cameron, Missouri, which is only about another 30 miles up the road. Judging by all the trucks coming out here, I think we're safe, that there's no spot here. Boy, right there where you guys are looking, there's actually 3 parking spots. What is there, 8 trucks there? Is there a blizzard going on no one's telling me about? Yeah, they're full. They're like full. Now, if anybody's familiar with this area, you guys know what goes on across the interstate over at the Loves over there. That is a beep show. Alright, let's get out of here. Our bladders are empty. You guys didn't need to know that, but just in case you're wondering why me and Opie needed to stop here when we're only 30 miles from our destination for the night, we both come to the conclusion we would not make it another 30 miles. Man, it's insane. This place is just packed to capacity. You would really think that maybe there was a blizzard or something going on with as many trucks that are like these guys over here that are just, they're parked. They don't have a choice. We can't go on any further. We must park in spots that aren't spots. I'm not cussing them. I'm not cussing them at all. Because sometimes, you guys have heard me say it, you just have to do what you have to do. Okay. Is there like a mass push on freight that I forgot to get the memo on? Holy smokes, everything's full. Well, we are in Cameron, Missouri, and both of these truck stops on both sides of the 36 here are completely packed full. Now, we're gonna park at McDonald's. There's no signs anywhere that say no overnight parking. They do have truck parking, only 2 spots. I don't like parking here, but you push much further east to here, well, guess what? You're not going to find anything. I can guarantee that. There's a Love's a few miles east of here, a lot of miles east of here. There won't be. That's one spot I guarantee there's no spots. But usually between these 2 truck stops here, I usually find a parking spot. Well, thank God for the phone. I let you guys go dead again. The phone saved the day when we were pulling into here. That's why I leave that magnet mount up there on my windshield, if you guys ever wonder. Is every once in a while we got to break the phone out, because whenever I'm using you guys as a head cam, I don't monitor your battery like I should. So while I was waiting for you guys to charge up before I could talk to you right here, I seen what I call a business YouTuber. I guess you could call them. You know, I don't talk bad about any channels on here, and this technically I'm not talking bad about him, but there's one thing I will promise you guys will never see. Me use a picture of a half-naked warden as clickbait. Personal opinion, that was pretty disrespectful, but I guess, man, it got him over 300,000 views in a very short amount of time. But I call that a business YouTube type thing. You guys get what you get. I'm not gonna clickbait you. Whatever is going on in my day, I snap a quick picture of it and we come up with a decent title of it. You know, I might come up with a catchy title, but it usually has something to do with the day. Like today, you know, today I was planning on using something about going out to North Carolina, then it was gonna say GPS doesn't like it or something similar to that, but I'm thinking this is kind of creepy. We'll acknowledge it in a second, but I'm thinking we're gonna go along the lines of everything's full, because it's not clickbait. Every truck that we've stopped by 1, 2, 3, 4 truck stops and everything was full. All right, now to move on. Mero, we don't know what birds have. I'm talking to you guys and I look up. You guys won't be able to see it, but I'm looking down and I'm thinking, man, what is that I'm walking on? Almost looks like bird crap. I stop and I look up. There's 3 trees right here, 4 trees right here. They are full. They are packed full of birds. It's kind of creepy. I look up and there's just birds. Come on, oh, bird. Oh, bird. Oh, boop, boop, boop. Can't talk. All right, well, what did we do today? We didn't do a whole lot today. We didn't cover a whole lot today, but it's 11:30 at night, so that's late enough for me tonight. We'll see how we do tomorrow and tomorrow night. Come on, Ope. There's one more thing I want to show you guys. Yeah, I'm going to give you a glimpse of it. We'll talk more about it tomorrow. Come here, Opie. Opie, I want to show them your new pretty. Come here. I don't want to talk too much about that because during the night I can't show it off that good. One of my subscribers made Opie a new collar. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we just will talk about it tonight. Speedy made me that collar. And he made me a couple little bracelets too. And that is awesome. Opie loves it. It's made out of, I think, parachute cord. And I think it's supposed to be glow-in-the-dark parachute cord. Come on, Ope. We have not had a chance to play with the glow-in-the-dark part. Speedy, thank you very much. And we also got a little bit of mail from Boone, Pam. You guys heard me talk about her before. Got some antique maps. I love maps. So I need to open those up, get them measured up, and get frames built for them. Yep. That means, Dad, I'm talking to you. I'm going to need a couple frames built for those. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and call this a night. We'll talk a little bit more about that collar. I'll show you more of it tomorrow. And I just want to thank you guys for the support you've given me. I thank you guys for everything you've made me. Between the signs, the truck, I just thank you. You guys have a good one. As always, I'll see you next time. I'm trying to decide if a lawnmower got to Warden's sweater here. Is this like a new thing?
This is in. This is how it's supposed to look.
But it looks like a lawnmower got to it. Are you sure you weren't working on the snowblower or something?
Shut up.
Huh?
Just be quiet.
Just be quiet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just leave me alone.
But I love you.
I love you too, but don't make